Welcome to Off-Grid Victory. So this is one of my orchards, actually my main one, that I have a lot of fruit trees in here and some nut trees as well, but mostly fruit trees. And what I wanted to talk to you today is about the importance of pruning. Now, it's the beginning of March. It's already kind of late. I should have done this probably late January here in the Ozarks, but better late than never. And the reason why you want to prune the trees and the fruit trees is just because you want that root structure to develop, and you're forcing the nutrients not all into the upper part of the tree but down below as well. And the other reason why you want to prune trees obviously is for fruit. And so the more you are able to prune the trees well, the better chance you're going to get of getting good fruit, as well as a healthier tree. And so yeah, here's all the limbs and stuff that I pruned off of this tree, just to show you. And the next thing I want to show you is what one of these trees looked like before I started pruning. So let me get you a good example here. Here's one. Yeah, excuse all the mess here in the orchards. I haven't had time to mow it yet, but a tree like that looked like this. I'm going to zoom out here for a second. You see how high that is, and you see how many liters it has going up. This one isn't as bad, but yeah, there's a lot of liters on it, and you want to be able to cut, especially limbs and such that are in the way. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. Well, so any branch that is sticking out that will cross paths with another branch, like for instance, this one, it's going to cross with this, it's just a mess, and up here that's crossing with that. All of that needs to be pruned off. Any of this stuff going sideways into the tree, that's all going to go. And that's how you kind of bring the airflow back into the tree, so that everything, all the leaves, get the maximum sunlight. So let me just put this on the ground and show you the tools that I use for this. I have this Japanese pull saw, and this is useful because it makes really fine, like razor cut lines on the tree, and it does a really good job for the thicker branches. And of course, the ever dependable Falco number 8s, Swiss made, one of the best pruning shears that you can use. And so yeah, I use that. And really what you want to do for these trees is make a clean cut. You don't want to damage the tree. You don't want to rip it apart. You really want as precision of a cut as possible, and that's why I like using these Japanese pull saws, and of course the Falcos. So yeah, things are starting to bloom here. Let me show you a good example. Here's a tree that I pruned. And yeah, like I said, I really need to mow this orchard. It's getting really bad. But anyway, here's a tree that has been pruned. Now, this particular type of tree, these nectarines, for some reason, don't prune very well on my land. So let me show you what I tried to do in years past. You see, I tried to get a central leader up there, but this thing died, and that thing died, and now it shot up this thing last year, and it's growing off of that. So some trees don't prune very well, others do, but that's an example of what could happen. Let me show you another example here that's a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, so here's one that is a decent prune. See, it's nice and open. Everything that is going out is away from each other. Nothing's kind of pointing inside the tree. And you can see the big central leaders have been cut. So they're all on the ground, as you can see here. I got to clean all of that up too. But that is the importance of trimming and pruning, because you want these trees to have a vigorous root system. You want it to be able to fruit. You want the open airiness of the tree itself, so it gets plenty of sunlight, photosynthesis, and all of that. The insects can go in and out. And so yeah, you want it exposed nicely, and you want to prune. Alrighty, shalom.